Welcome to my channel. Do you know, if the billiard game, the player wants to sink the target ball in the corner pocket, then what does he do? He hits the target ball with the cue ball obliquely, so that target ball sinks in the corner pocket. Similarly, in the carom coin, the same. Even what happens, sometimes that carom coin hits the other one in such a way that the second coin moves perpendicular to the first one. What I mean to say, that elastic collisions in two dimensions. We have discussed in the previous video elastic collision in one dimension. Today we will see that what is the role of elastic collision in two dimension, what are the characteristics, we will discuss. So, elastic collisions in two dimensions. As in the previous video we have discussed elastic collision in one dimension, all the characteristics, that is momentum, remains conserved throughout. And what about kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is conserved before collision and after collision, but not at every instant. I discussed previously, because time of collision is very short, and during the collision deformation is produced, and it is said that although the elastic collision is there, but during the collision, due to the deformation produced, the balls or those discs, whatever the objects they are colliding, they may come momentarily at rest relative to each other. So, kinetic energy is conserved when the collision is over, that is before and after, and momentum is conserved throughout. We have discussed in the elastic collision in one dimension in the previous video. But today, elastic collision in two dimensions. Suppose there is a disc or an object like this, moving with the velocity u1 of mass m1, its name is A, and it hits the other one. What I discussed the example, sideways. So, if the other one is placed like this, then it is not hitting this one m2 exactly at the center. The line of motion is not exactly same, so it may hit like this, like this. So, what happens after collision? Suppose its velocity is u2 before collision, its name is B, this is the disc. After collision, what happens, that from the initial direction, if you say this is the x-axis, then what happens, the first one moves in this direction and the second one moves in this direction, that is at angle theta 1 and theta 2 with the x-axis. If you say this is the x-axis, so its line of motion and A and B. If you say this is the motion velocity v1 of the A and this is the v2 of the B. As per the characteristics, momentum is conserved. So, momentum is a vector quantity. What is elastic collision? How will you define that? It is a collision in which the objects which are colliding, after collision they move in the same plane but in the different direction, not in the same direction, but they move in the same plane. Which plane here? XY plane. Look here, that this is the Y plane and this is the X plane. This is the minus X and this is the minus Y. So, that is why its name is two-dimensional case, elastic collisions in two dimension. What happens here? If you consider the ball A, its momentum after collision, then for A I am showing here, this is its momentum. Here it is m1v1 and this is the angle theta 1. Then what will be this component here? m1v1 cos theta 1. And what will be here? If you write m1 v1 sin theta 1. This is along x axis, this is along y axis. What about this? I am showing here, this will be parallel to the x axis and this is theta 2, this is theta 2. What will be? m2 v2 cos theta 2. And what will be here? This will be perpendicular and this will be m2 v2 sin theta 2. Look for this component. This is along the negative y axis. So, momentum conservation. What does this momentum conservation, which is throughout, momentum is constant throughout the process, then m1 u1 we will take along x axis plus m2 u2 equal to m1. What are the components along x axis? We will take m1 v1 cos theta 1 plus m2 v2 cos theta 2. Normally I have given the example in the carom and billiard ball. This is the incident ball, cue ball in the billiard it is said, and this is the target ball. So normally target ball is supposed to be at rest. So you can put here this u2 as 0. Then what will be the equation? You will find here only m1 u1 equal to this plus this. What about kinetic energy? Look here, first from the momentum conservation, we have written the conservation of momentum along x axis. What will be along y axis? Before collision there is no component of momentum along y axis, the total momentum is along x axis. So it will be along y axis. Before collision the momentum will be 0. And what will be after collision? Look, this one in positive y axis and this one along negative y axis. Then what will you write? This is m1 v1 sin theta 1, negative means here you will write minus m2 v2 sin theta 2. Kinetic energy conservation. What does this equation? You know, kinetic energy is scalar quantity, not like the momentum, its component, it is scalar. Simply you will write half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square equal to half m1 v1 square plus half m2 v2 square. Now only these three equations are there in the elastic collision in 2 dimensions. Out of these three equations, look here, v1 v2 theta 1 theta 2, if 4 unknowns are there, only these three equations, then how will you get the answer? Any one of the variable is given in the question, rest of the 3 are unknown, and then 3 equations are there, easily the answer is obtained by solving these 3 equations. Now for target ball or disc or whatever you can say, target object at rest, what will be the equation? I am writing here the first equation, second and third equation. Then you can write here, this will be the first one, that m1 u1 equal to m1 v1 cos theta 1 plus m2 v2 cos theta 2. This will be the equation number 1. And what will be the second one here? This is, then it is 0 equal to m1 v1 sin theta 1 minus m2 v2 sin theta 2. You can write it as second equation. And what about third equation? From the kinetic energy you can write here simple, half m1 u1 square equal to half m2 V1 half m1 V1 square plus half m2 V2 square. These are the three equations when the target ball is at rest or the target object. We will discuss some special conditions for elastic collision in 2 dimensions. First one is that elastic collision in 2 dimensions is said to be glancing collision. That is, what is the condition for glancing collision? For such collision, theta 1 and theta 2, they are given as theta 1 is 0 and theta 2 is 90 degree. We have selected here for these three equations that the second ball is at rest. Second object in the billiard ball or in the carom coin, we also put that this coin is at rest and we hit from the first one, incident one. Now glancing collision, for such collision theta 1 is 0 degree and theta 2 is 90 degree. What does it mean? You apply this in these equations, we will find here that this m1 from the equation number momentum conservation equation 1, what we will get here, that m1 u1 equal to m1 v1 cos 0 will be 1, so it will be m1 v1. This implies that u1 equal to v1. But from the second expressions, this theta 1 is 0, so it will be 0. Theta 2 is 90 degree, so you will get here this m2 v2 sin theta 2 equal to 0, that is v2 is 0. What about third equation? You will find this u1 as v1 and v2 is 0, so this kinetic energy of the B, what is B said to be? Target. This is incident, this is target. This equal to half m2 v2 square, that is equal to 0. It means after collision, the first incident ball or a coin, whatever you can say, incident object moves undeflected, almost in the same direction with the same kinetic energy. Look, half m1 u1 square will be same as half m1 v1 square because this is 0 since v2 is 0. So this type of collision is said to be glancing collision, in which the after collision the incident object moves undeflected, almost undeflected, said to be scattered, almost undeflected. So in this way, glancing collision. Second condition, head-on collision. What happens in this collision? For such collisions, theta 2 is 0. What is the meaning of this? If you put theta 2 0, then cos 0 will be 1. What will you get from these three equations? You can write from putting theta 2 equal to 0, you will get from equation 1 and 2 like this one. Equation 1 will give you m1 u1 equal to m1 v1 sin theta 1 minus m2 v2 and sin theta 0, so sin 0 will be 0. So this term will be cancelled. Only you will get this one from the first expression, from the second expression. This is the second one. Okay, this first and second, they are mixed. Look here, I am writing again from the first expression. This is m1 u1 equal to m1 v1 cos theta 1, m1 v1 cos theta 1 plus m2 v2 cos cos theta 2 is 0, so cos 0 will be 1, so only this will be the expression. What about equation number 2? What will you get here? This 0 equal to m1 v1 sin theta 1, m1 v1 sin theta 1 minus m2 v2 sin theta 2, again this will be 0, sin 0 is 0, so you will get only this expression, and kinetic energy expression will remain same because there is no theta. What happens in head-on collision, that the target moves in the direction of incident object. Look here, theta 2 0 means this is theta 2, this will be 0, then target is this one, it will move in the direction of incident. This is said to be head-on collision. Now the case when we consider both the incident and target points of the same mass. Look, that is third case, elastic collision between two objects, or two, you can write identical objects. If both are of the same mass, identical, then what will you write here? This m1 equal to m2 equal to m, and u2 is 0 as usual, it is not moving, the target is at rest, incident object is striking it. What we have seen that in carom, the striker hits the another carom coin and it moved in certain other direction and it sinks in the corner pocket. Here if m1 and m2 both are same, what will you get from the equation number 1 written here, this one, this is m1 u1, this m will be not written because m1 m2 m1 all are m, so I will write here this will be u1. Before that, you know, v1 cos theta 1, v2 cos theta 2, these are the components of velocity. If this is velocity, then what will you find here? This is v1 cos theta 1 and this is v1 sin theta 1. This is theta 1, so this will be theta 1. So if you take the momentum in the vector form, right here writing momentum in vector form, then what will you write here in the vector form? First LHS is m1 u1 vector equal to, this is m1 v1 plus m2 v2, instead of writing the components. From kinetic energy, what will you find? M will be cancelled, then you will get here this u1 square, equation 3 of this one, equation 3rd gives you kinetic energy equation, K equation. Look, u1 square will be equal to v1 square plus v2 square. Now here again m1 m2 are same, you can just remove. So you are getting u1 equal to v1 vector plus v2 vector. You know, dot product of vector, identical vectors, if their dot product is taken, then the magnitude square is obtained. A dot A, self product A square. So here if you take u1 dot u1, what will you get here? This u square, and from this value what can you write? u1 dot u1, this will be equal to v1 plus v2 vectors dot v1 vector plus v2 vector. Open this, here you will get u1 square, here you will get v1 square, here you will get v2 square, and plus 2 v1 dot v2. Look here, this expression u1 square equal to v1 square plus v2 square from kinetic energy Therefore, if u1 square equal to v1 square plus v2 square plus 2v1 v2, if you write u1 square as v1 square plus v2 square, then this will be cancelled. What will you get? 2v1 dot v2 equal to 0. If v1 dot v2 equal to 0, it means v1 vector is perpendicular to v2, because dot product of two vectors is 0, then they are mutually perpendicular. What are v1 v2 here in this figure? Look, it is elastic collision in 2 dimensions. This is the v2, this is the v1. What will be angle between them? 90 degree. Hence, elastic collisions between two identical objects in which the target is at rest, then after collision both the objects move in the direction perpendicular to each other. This is the special case where two objects or two balls or two coins or carom, they are identical. Questions are asked. If you read the conditions given carefully, you can give the answer directly. In one question, it is given that the incident ball in billiard game is called cue ball, and this is target. The question says, as per this figure, in the billiard game, the player wants to sink the target ball into a corner pocket which is situated at the angle of 37 degree. This angle, it is given in the figure, if this angle is given 37 degree. Find theta 1. If you know this condition, then what will be the angle between two objects after collision? If they are of the same mass, there is elastic collision between them. Look, 90 degree. Then what will be theta 1? 90 minus 37, that is 53 degree. So you can find directly answer if you read the question carefully without having your time wasted in doing the calculation and forming the equations. You can write directly. These two should be of same mass and target should be at rest, and it is given in the question. Collision is elastic. Now, second question. In this question, a ball moving with velocity v hits another identical ball at rest from this line. Just now we have discussed the case that elastic collision in 2 dimensions. This is the ball at rest and this is the first ball which is moving with the velocity v. If the plane is frictionless and the collision is elastic, find the angle between the directions in which the balls move after collision. This question is asked in IPMT exam 2013. Two balls are given, only first ball is moving in this direction and second ball is at rest. Both balls are identical. What will be the angle between them? Elastic collision in 2 dimensions. What happens after collision? Both the balls move perpendicular to each other. Just now we have proved. So, in this way, you will find the answer that both will move, the angle between them will be 90 degree. Another question. There is a pendulum at 30 degree from the vertical. It is at the point P here. This pendulum bob is A. It is making angle 30 degree from the normal. It hits another pendulum, identical one, and it is placed at the table. If the collision is elastic, how high the A will rise after the collision. You know, in the pendulum, what happens if it is here at the point A, it will have some height from the table at which the B is placed. Look, the question says when A hits the B, after collision, how high it will rise? What will be your answer? A will not rise. Its total momentum will be transferred to B and A will come at rest. Learn the conditions of collision. Another question says that a gas container in which a molecule strikes the wall making 30-degree angle from the normal with the speed, certain speed is given 200 meter per second, and rebounds with the same speed. What does it mean? That the molecule is rebounding at the 30-degree in this direction. Look, question says, will the momentum be conserved? Will the kinetic energy be conserved? The collision is elastic or inelastic? How will you find? In such questions, you have to read the question, that what is the language of the question given. This molecule is rebounding with the same speed, only the speed is given. Then you have read that momentum is conserved in each and every collision. You can't decide whether it is elastic or inelastic. Then what are you going to do? Check the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy before collision, if the mass is m here, what will be? Half m into 200 square. What will be the kinetic energy after collision? Half m 200 square. What do you get? That this kinetic energy initial and final is same. Momentum is conserved, it remains conserved, it is the characteristic of all collision, and kinetic energy is conserved before and after. Then what will you say? It is elastic collision. So in this way, I hope you will solve the question and solve all type of unknown quantities given. You will use the equations and solve the questions. Thank you.